Most financial frustration and lost capital stems from a strategy mismatch, applying a valid tactic at the wrong phase of your life. Wealth creation follows a phased life cycle that requires entirely different tactics for beginners, peak earners, and retirees. We map this journey into 3 buckets: Phase 1, accumulation; Phase 2, optimization; and Phase 3, preservation. Using preservation tactics in Phase 1 causes wealth to stagnate. Conversely, aggressive growth tactics in Phase 3 create unrecoverable risk when you need cash most. We will evaluate 3 primary wealth tools: compounding, tax deferral, and preservation, to determine when the ROI actually justifies the risk for your specific phase. Knowing when to abandon a financial strategy is just as vital to your net worth as knowing when to start one. The builder phase is for individuals who are time-rich but capital-poor. The objective here is the exponential growth of your initial funds. This phase requires automated, recurring investments into index funds. The strategy works even if your monthly contributions are relatively small. You achieve this through a dividend reinvestment plan, or DRIP, automatically using earnings to buy fractional shares. Over time, this leads to exponential compounding, eventually generating more annual yield than your salary. The trade-offs? Extreme patience, accepting brutal volatility, and locking funds away for decades. Phase 1 success relies on behavioral consistency rather than complex optimization. Early on, the habits matter more than the math. The optimizer phase is designed specifically for capital-rich, tax-burdened, active real estate investors. The inputs involve purchasing income-producing properties and paying for highly specific IRS-compliant engineering site studies. Through cost segregation, an engineer reclassifies building components into faster 5, 7, and 15-year depreciation schedules to immediately slash your taxable income. The January 2025 reinstatement of 100% bonus depreciation makes this specific strategy significantly more lucrative for current investors. Using a 1031 exchange to swap properties requires hitting rigid timelines, exactly 45 days to identify a replacement and 180 days to close. The reward for this complexity is a massive reduction in taxable income and the indefinite deferral of capital gains across generations. However, you have to accept high compliance and professional fees, while your capital becomes entirely locked into illiquid physical real estate. If you sell and cash out instead of utilizing an exchange, depreciation recapture taxes will completely negate the upfront benefit. Phase 2 optimization is only worth the friction if you are permanently committed to the long-term cycle of holding and exchanging assets. The preserver phase is for investors who are time-poor but capital-rich, usually nearing retirement. This requires aggressive reallocation from high-risk growth into stable vehicles like bonds, CDs, and dividend stocks. The outcome is principal protection, reliable cash flow, and insulation from sequence of returns risk. A major market crash early in retirement destroys a portfolio permanently because it forces you to sell off assets at the bottom. During the accumulation phase, that same crash is easily recovered. To achieve this safety, the strategy sacrifices top-end growth potential. Moving too conservatively too soon, such as shifting entirely to cash, exposes your purchasing power to erosion by long-term inflation. Phase 3 focuses entirely on surviving worst-case scenarios. Protecting wealth requires a completely different mindset than making it. You must objectively define your current constraints. Are you time-rich, tax-burdened, or nearing retirement? If you are under 40 and your primary income is a W-2 salary, your path leads strictly to Phase 1 compounding. Ignore complex real estate tax loopholes and focus entirely on consistency. High net worth real estate investors must trace their path to Phase 2 to evaluate cost segregation, especially with 100% bonus depreciation back in play. Those within 5 years of retirement must transition their wealth to Phase 3. Holding on to aggressive growth tactics out of greed at this stage is reckless. Define your current phase, apply its specific tool, and ignore all other financial noise until you are ready to level up to the next bracket. Ultimately, lasting wealth depends entirely on strategic alignment, deploying the exact right tool at exactly the right time.